YouTube, how you doing? It's your boy Pete Screen Nevercoat from Project Phoenix Productions, back here with even more Sonic before the sequel, as we are back on Sonic in today's level, and we're literally picking up where we took off. And so I was talking about last time how I enjoy like a lot of the old how I enjoy was like a lot of the music that the game had on offer for us last time, whereas this level so far is a bit of a step down in terms of its music, but the loop-de-loop section just reminded me of when just reminded me of when Sonic Yoda found the very old level creation thing that the community had, and then I was just like, one of the levels I made was just to see how much momentum I could gain in just going in circles, like just forcing the game to make circles just to see how far we could get. Oh, I didn't even realize. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, yeah, no, I need to go down. For some reason, even though I was there, I felt like I could just go down, go through that door. I don't know what it is. I think it's just very late when I'm recording, and I'm just a little bit tired off the back of that today. It's it has definitely been one of those days that I've come home and getting some YouTube stuff done. And speaking of YouTube, like, obviously I just want to take a minute and just remind everybody, like, we are aiming to go for like 1,000 subs by the end of, like, when we do a year's worth of like daily uploads of like Sonic fan games and everything else. And I mean, obviously I'll have a video ready on that day, but like essentially what we'll be doing it for will be like when we started with Sonic Forces Overclocked. I mean, that was the game that really relit my passion for covering bits and pieces like this. Yeah, there we go. Let's get some momentum. But yeah, so I mean, I'm not saying if it wasn't for Sonic Forces Overclocked for you to come back, but it definitely reignited my passion for playing the game. And like, because essentially I was like, I'll always like Sonic, and I'll just keep coming back round to every new release, like the sucker that I am. Even if it's good or not good, I'll still come around and play it. 2B? I mean, the music's cool. I'm guessing depending on the exit I got there, it would depend on the level I would be in. I guess. But yeah, so I'm really enjoying it. Like, compared to, I'm just going down. Like, we don't do anything. We just go down. But yeah, I mean, compared to like some of the content I did used to put out, like, I feel like I have a purpose is probably too strong a word, but I'm enjoying doing what I did now. I think a part of that as well has been helping out over at Sega Driven, and how am I meant to get in there? That doesn't make any sense. Sure. So, because obviously there was the coverage for the fan games, and obviously I was helping out at the point, like, that came about because there was some stuff that they just weren't able to cover due to PC limitations, and I offered to help out. I love Lewis. Like, Lewis is, like, ever since I met him back at, well, met him properly at SOS 11. I mean, we'd been meeting in passing before that, but SOS 11 was the first time we like truly met and did stuff outside of that event. I've really treasured Sonic Yoda as like a really close friend. and being able to help out whenever I'm asked to do anything is always. I will go out of my way. I will go out of my way to help Sonic Yoda anytime is asked, and a big part of that is obviously being able to do some of the Sage content, and I always look forward to like whenever Sage or hacking contest comes around, because do you know what? There's a lot of stuff that I've really enjoyed playing, and even if it does end up just being like the odd mod or an odd hack, like it just shows how many really talented people are out there, and I really do enjoy like. Well, I mean, you guys, any long-time viewers of the channel will know, because obviously Sonic Yoda and I have done. We went for a state of just doing a whole bunch of Let's Plays once upon a time, where we covered like Sega stuff and well, a lot of I just like going down. Down is all I like to do. And we just went and just covered like a lot of video games, and like some of them just good old Sonic stuff, and I've gone so far down it's given me warnings about death. I'm not a big fan of this. I don't know, I am really mumbling a lot about this right now, but I've got Sonic Yoda is one of those people in the Sonic community I don't think anybody can have any bad words about, because he's just a chill dude. He likes doing what he's doing, and he goes out of your way to be there, to talk to you, to chat and everything else. And like, I've got not a bad word to say about the guy, and I don't think anybody else should do too, because that's just the way I feel. I think the guy's just. I wasn't paying attention to my rings. Yeah, I love Lewis. I love Sonic Yoda. He's a cool dude. He's definitely been there for us when we've been going through it. And I will never have enough good words of love and support for that guy. The game is choosing not to give me any rings right now, isn't it? God damn it. So yeah, no, I mean, like, I've had Sonic Yoda's YouTube, like Sega Driven, linked in the like on our channel since like we started doing like YouTube, and obviously he's been a guest on the channel for the Let's Plays, as I've mentioned, as well as the like the old community spotlight as well. I need to try and get some rings somewhere so I don't commit Sudoku too many times, because it's happening way too much, and at least there's a ring box there, so we'll try and get that. But yeah, if you're not subscribed to Sonic Yoda, find his description in the bottom of the find the link to his channel on the main page. Even if you just want to go and check out some of the collab stuff we've done, like way back when, like, you know, people move on and there's time and everything else, you know, so it's a shame we can't hang out as much, especially since, you know, I'm well over a different end of the country compared to, you know, where it used to be, and time and money are most definitely a thing these days. But okay, sure, I'll take it. So let's go this way. Yes. What's that? Rings, please? Or am I just gonna hit something and die? No, there we go. Woo! Finally. Yeah, I love Sonic Yoda. Go give the guy a sub, a follow, go watch his content. He's really stepping into his niche with the way he's decided he wants to do his videos these days, and I enjoy it. Shit jokes and all. Okay, right, so what does this boss have to do? It's gonna chuck stuff on us. It's got ledges, it's got guns. Yeah, then okay, sure. Ow! That's a bomb! Okay, it seems easy enough, and it's another boss with eyes. Nearly got bombed out of nowhere there. It's an interesting boss. I'll definitely give it that. But it's, I guess the biggest thing I like about the bosses so far is the continuing... Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw that coming. Is the fact that all the bosses just seem to be perma, like, run bosses. Like, always, you'll keep running with the boss. And you just got to try and deal with whatever Eggman's, like, trying to deal with flying that this time. So I kind of dig it. Like, I like the idea, but it's always perma, right? I think that more than anything is very true to, like, the spirit of what, like, Sonic bosses should be. And I think it's something they found in excuse me, something they did in Colors with some of the mini bosses there, where you're just continuously running rather than just having, like, I mean, I was gonna say instead of having like a boss arena, but oh god, can I get some rings please, game? There we go. Now I'll jump up here. Yeah, I saw that coming. I feel like the pinch mode for this is the shotgun cannon blasts. Rings? Game? Thank you! Like, I need to play Superstar. I think Superstars is something that we'll probably look into next. Before the sequel, however long this takes. Because this seems like, if it's only 6 levels, which is what I presume, like most Sonic games, then yeah, if there's 6 levels per character, then we've definitely got a fair way to go. But yeah, that was that zone with Sonic, so brilliant stuff. So I presume that means that we're back onto Tails? Metro Madness. Sick. Alright, so we'll be back with Metro Madness and Tails next time with what sounds to be quite a bit of a bump and groove noise. But until then, thank you for listening to me gush about one of my close friends for like 10, 15 minutes. I've got no bad words and only good love for Sonic Yoda over at Sega Driven. So please, as I've said before, I'll put a link to him in the description. Go give his channel a follow, subscribe and all that if you don't before. Lovely guy, does some great content, especially if you love old Sega stuff. But until then, as always, I've been Pete Tights Creed Nevercoat from Project Fitness Productions. This has been Sonic Before the Sequel, which you can find in the pinned comment of every video. Until next time, though, take care, stay safe, and as always,